New Delhi climate analysis. Location. New Delhi, the capital of India, is located in the temperate zone in the northern hemisphere at 28.6139 degrees north latitude and 77.2089 degrees east longitude. Being in the temperate zone, the rays of the sun are slanted over Delhi, so it has variations in its climate. It experiences summers in the months of April, May, and June, and winters in the months of November, December, and January. Climate region of New Delhi. New Delhi has a subtropical or semi-arid climate, which means it is dry and warm. It is very hot in summers and extremely cold in the winters. The vegetation in Delhi mostly comprises of short coarse grass. Some crops like millet and sorghum are cultivated. That affect the climate of New Delhi. New Delhi, being located away from the mountains or any huge water bodies, has only two factors affecting its climate. One, its location in the middle of a landmass, and second, prevailing winds or southwest monsoon winds to be specific. Since Delhi is in the middle of a huge landmass, it experiences extreme climates, both in summers and winters. The temperatures are really high in summers and really low in winters. Here the picture shows the prevailing winds. The picture on the left shows the southwest monsoon winds coming from the Arabian Sea. These winds hit New Delhi right after the summer, and so they are called the summer monsoon winds. The picture on the right shows the northeast winds, which come from China, which is the neighboring country of India. Since these winds come during the winters, they are called as the winter monsoon winds. But since the winter monsoon winds don't bring as much rain, like they bring hardly any rain during the winters, it is only the summer monsoon winds, or to be specific, the southwest monsoon winds, that really affect the climate of New Delhi. In Delhi, it only precipitates in the form of rain or hail. Delhi hasn't seen snowfall. Temperature and precipitation of New Delhi. The graph here on the left shows the annual rainfall of New Delhi and the average temperature, maximum and minimum temperature of New Delhi. And this graph has been based on the readings from 2000 to 2013. The rainfall, this is in millimeters, and the temperature is in degrees Celsius. As this graph shows, the summers are really hot, with temperatures going up to almost 40 degrees Celsius in May, and the winters are extremely cold, with the temperatures as low as 2 to 5 degrees Celsius. The other months are mostly pleasant in New Delhi. As far as the precipitation is concerned, here, both these tables are based on the readings in 2013. This is only in the year of 2013. In 2013, it rained the most in July and the least in November and December. Though the average rainfall is between 30 to 65 centimeters in New Delhi, it is really unreliable because it happens mostly during the summer monsoons only, as I said above in the previous slide. Since the climate of New Delhi has been like this for many years, I would say that Delhi has mainly only 3 seasons: summers, winters, and monsoons. What makes Delhi's climate different from that of Chihuahua in Mexico? The reasons why Chihuahua, Mexico, which is Mexico, which is located in the same latitude as New Delhi, has a different climate is because I think one is that New Delhi has a humid subtropical climate, whereas Chihuahua is being located near the Chihuahuan Desert, has a subtropical hot desert climate. So it is much drier than New Delhi. The second reason is that New Delhi is near the tropical dry forest biome, whereas Chihuahua is near the warm temperate thorn steppe biome. Therefore, it rains more in New Delhi. So I think these 2 points are kind of based on the same thing, that Chihuahua is more drier than than New Delhi, and it rains more in New Delhi. So New Delhi has a much wetter climate than Chihuahua, which is in the same latitude. The effects of global warming on New Delhi's climate. Uh, Global warming has had a drastic change on the climate of New Delhi. One of the main and the obvious effect is the temperature change. In summers, it is getting unbearably hot, and in winters, it is getting extremely cold. In 2014, the temperature recorded 0 degrees Celsius during the winter months, which is shocking, and it looks like it's gonna snow next year, maybe. In the graph shown here in the right, the blue line depicts the average annual maximum temperature, and the red line is the average annual minimum temperature. According to the table and graph here, the temperatures have increased since 2011. The average temperatures. So I think global warming is having an impact on the climate of New Delhi. The other effect of global warming is that there has been less precipitation in the past few years, especially in summers. Since the temperatures are increasing and there has been less rainfall, the underground water, and surface level water are getting evaporated, and it has become hard for the farmers on the outskirts of Delhi to grow crops. Having less precipitation like this might lead to drought and famine in the future. Global warming could become a huge problem if not dealt with soon. So this is the table. This shows the maximum temperature, the minimum temperature since 2011. So we can see a constant increase in temperature, as shown here also. And yep, that's it. That's the end of climate analysis of New Delhi.